Okay, I'm just practicing. These are the Chapter 4 oral liquid self-test questions. I've only got 1 through 5 here. So, also, I just wrote order and supply on this first one. I didn't write the medicines or anything because it doesn't matter, to be honest. Um, I didn't write them on the rest of them. And some of these are pretty easy, but I still just want to, work on practicing the dimensional analysis. So, anyway, with this one, we'll start out with 0.75 grams is the order, and you have 250 milligrams per milliliter. So that's all the question says. It doesn't say, oh, tell me how many, whatever. But you know that you're looking for how many milliliters of this medicine will equal 0.75 grams. So that's what we're solving for, is milliliters. So you just take 0.75 over 1, that's grams, times, and then what do we have to have down here? We need to get grams down here. Well, we don't have grams, we have milligrams. So I'm going to put how many milligrams are in a gram. So we can just put 1 gram, and there is 1,000 milligrams in a gram. So we can mark out the grams because we don't need those anymore. Now we're going to come here and we can put milligrams here. Well, where do we have milligrams? Here. We have 250 milligrams. 250 milligrams over 1 milliliter, because it's 250 milligrams per 1 milliliter. So we'll just put 1 ml. And since we're solving for a milliliter, and we can mark out this milligrams because this is milligrams and this is milligrams, we have what we can solve for. So we don't need to do any more conversions. We just need to solve it. And to solve it, we're going to just multiply. So 0.75 times 1,000 is 750 times 1, 750. And then we have 1 times 1 times 250, so it's just 250. And then you're going to divide these. And so 750 divided by 250 is 3. And we're solving for milliliters, so 3 ml. That's your answer. I have not checked the answers, so I don't know. I think it's the answer. We'll check. The answers are in the book, so okay. So here we have an order of 500. You can see. Okay, 500 milligrams, and the medicine comes is 250 milligrams per every 5 milliliters. So we need to know how many milliliters you need to give you 500 milligrams. I mean, you can do this in your head. We all know the answer to this already, but for the sake of practice, we're going to do it. So first things, first you put 500 milligrams over 1 times, you want milligrams down here, 250 milligrams, and then you put your 5 milliliters up here, and then you can mark out your milligram, and then now, oh, this is 5 ml. Now we're solving for ml, so now we can just solve. We don't have to convert. So 500 times 5 is 2,500. And then 1 times 250 is 250. 2,500 divided by 250 is 10. So since we're solving for milliliters, it's 10 milliliters. That's your answer. All right. This one here is 0.35 grams, and the medicine is 125 milligrams per 5 milliliters. So what you want to know is what we're solving for. We're solving for milliliters. So the first thing we're going to do, we're going to take 0.35 grams, put that over 1. Then over here, we don't have grams in the equation here. So we're going to get grams down here by saying there are 1 gram is equal to 1,000 milligrams. Okay, so we can mark out gram. Then we're solving for milliliters, so we need to get there. So over here we do have this, so we're going to put 125 milligrams per 5 milliliters. So milligram and milligram here can be marked out, so all we're left with is milliliters, and we are solving for milliliters. So what we're now we need to multiply. So 0.35 times 1,000 is 350, and 350 times 5 is, I have no idea what it is. Hold on, let me get my calculator. 350 times 5 is 1750. Then here we have 1 times 1 times 125, that's 125. Then we need to take 1750 divided by 125. That's 14. So it should be 14 milliliters. Okay. And then, I don't know if y'all can see, oh, sorry. I don't know if you can see the thing. Okay. All right. Number 4, 150 milligrams is the order. 100 milligrams per milliliter is the how the medicine comes. And again, you can probably do this in your head, just practicing. So we're solving for milliliters. How many milliliters do we need to get 150 milligrams? So you put 150 milligrams over 1. You want milligrams down here, so we can do 100 milligrams over 1 milliliter. Now we mark these out, and the only thing we have left is milliliters. So 150 times 1 is 150, and 1 times 100 is 100, and then you just divide. 100 goes into 150 1.5 times, and that is 1.5 milliliters, and that's your answer. Okay, and the last one is 5 milligrams, and 10 milligrams per milliliter is how the medicine comes. Again, probably can do this in your head, but we're solving for milliliters, so we have 5 milligrams over 1. We want milligrams down here, and we have a second milligrams, so we will put 10 milligrams here, and that is per 1 milliliter. We're going to mark these out, and since we are left with milliliters, we can just solve. 5 times 1 is 5. 1 times 10 is 10, sorry. And then 10 divided by 5, 5 divided by 10 is 0.5. So you need a half of a milliliter for this medicine. And that is all that I have written down now.